What if the Galaxy S26 Ultra's biggest upgrade sounds boring at first, but could actually change how you use your phone every day? That's the surprising twist with Samsung's next flagship, because the rumor mill says it's getting faster. RAM's something that doesn't usually excite the average user. On paper, it might sound like one of those nice to have specs that most people wouldn't notice, especially since the Galaxy S25 Ultra already feels lightning fast, opening apps almost instantly and handling multitasking without breaking a sweat. But this isn't just about speed. According to leaks, the new RAM chips will be physically thinner, and that's where things get interesting. Inside a smartphone, even a fraction of a millimeter matters because space is extremely limited. If Samsung is using slimmer RAM, that means more internal room for other components like a bigger battery, improved cooling systems, or even better camera hardware. Imagine if the S26 Ultra fit a battery larger than the current 5,000 mAh cell in the S25 Ultra, possibly pushing closer to 5,500 mAh or more, without increasing the phone's size or weight. That could mean longer screen-on time, fewer midday charges, and better endurance for things like 4K or even 8K video recording. And with slimmer RAM freeing up space, Samsung could also improve thermal management, meaning the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chip rumored for the S26 Ultra could sustain peak performance for longer without overheating. This could be a big win for gamers who play high refresh rate titles at 120 Hz or content creators who edit videos directly on their phone. Faster RAM also has a hidden advantage for AI-driven features, which are becoming a bigger part of modern smartphones. It could speed up real-time translation, image processing, and advanced camera tricks like night mode or portrait background separation. Even if you don't notice the difference when opening social media apps, you might feel it when using these heavier features. Now, let's be honest, this kind of upgrade is easy to overlook because it's not as flashy as a new camera lens or a curved display redesign, but in the long run, these subtle hardware changes are what gives smartphones their lasting value. The S26 Ultra isn't expected to radically change in terms of design compared to the S25 Ultra, but under the hood, the combination of faster and slimmer RAM with a potential battery boost could make it a far better device for everyday use. Samsung knows that raw power numbers aren't enough anymore. They need to improve efficiency and balance performance with comfort. And this move, as small as it may seem, fits perfectly into that goal. If the leaks are true, we could be looking at a phone that lasts longer, runs cooler, and feels snappier for years, not just in the first few months after buying it. So, while faster RAM might not sound like the upgrade you've been waiting for, it could end up being one of the smartest changes Samsung has made in years. The question is, will this be enough to tempt S25 Ultra owners to upgrade, or will it mainly appeal to those coming from older models? Time will tell, but one thing's for sure, sometimes the smallest internal tweaks make the biggest real-world difference. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more updates on the Galaxy S26 Ultra and other upcoming tech, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the next big reveal. **